leave her alive. There's possibly most likely gonna be Buffer, but whatever. But okay, there we go. What is up, y'all? Brand Panda Gamers here. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright 8th Attorney. This is most likely going to be the last part because we're almost done with the investigation, and the trial is probably the trial of this episode. So this is possibly the last part. If not, then there's part 5 to get ready for. Okay, and yeah. So yeah, last time we were able to get some things from Mo the Clown in the trial, and notice that, like, you know, he didn't really notice actually the time of the crime. So yeah, I'm gonna be in a call with let me see who. I'm gonna be on a call with Ryan Logan, aka Sylvester Bot 95. So yeah. And with that being said, I'll first be in a call with Ryan now. Where's Logan? Alright, there we go. We're about to call him now. Hello?
Sorry about that noise.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, what about Logan?
Yeah, I'm gonna invite him because he said that he wanted to join.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
I am here. Hello there.
Hello. Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are.
Hello.
Hello.
I think we should bring Logan up to speed as to like what's happened from this point.
I probably know what happened because I've watched the actual anime itself, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did see part of the anime show, but then again, I didn't want to watch the whole thing yet because, then again, it's possibly like the same as the one here. I mean, looking at back the other one, it's a little different, but it's mostly still the same. So that's why I'm not watching the anime show yet. Right now, I'm just right here.
So Logan, just so you know, like I've been using voice mod to do voices.
Like a woman, for example.
Or that pesky puppet.
And whenever the puppet breaks into a song, I turn on the auto tune.
Nice.
Yeah, so some of the voices I voiced, I'll give them to you because I voiced like a ton of them.
Alright.
Maybe you can be Acro.
Maybe. Well, I mean, Bran, you were voicing Acro. Maybe Logan can be the judge, and he can turn on his deep voice.
Alright, let me get my voice one on. Hold on.
Well, when we get when we get on trial, because right now we're investigating.
Yeah, and whenever like a character pops up, then yeah, he can maybe voice. And yeah, we said we were gonna go to the cafe, which is what we did.
Alright.
Alright, hold on.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. Burgers.
Hello! Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. Those burgers look great.
Why does she have an angry expression when she's saying that?
she's drooling. She's some sort of crazy burger monster.
My burgers are the best! Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce.
That sounds wrong.
They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you to hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Well, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Oh boy.
We gotta talk to him.
Yep, we need to talk to him.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past few days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Mr. Dingaling. Like how he was adopted when he was younger.
Who'd you call Mr. Dingling?
Huh?
Who'd you call Mr. Dingling?
Acro, remember his name is Ken Dingling?
Oh. Yeah, his name is Ken Dingling.
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder.
No, I think he is the murderer.
Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
That kind of makes him more suspicious now. That upset.
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking about trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
No.
All that's left to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know?
The tragedy? You know, what is he talking about? Get over it. Get over what tragedy, bro?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo.
What does it mean, ding?
That's what I say.
Okay, sorry about that. Well, I mean, no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
Ew, no, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Are you
Oh,
serious?
gosh. Yes, I guess I was right. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Those old man of accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
Huge pants.
What? Because you did something in your pants with your stick? Is that what you mean? No, I'm kidding.
Huge pants. Oh, God. 6 months ago.
Huge pants.
Oh my God. Oh, and if I remember correctly, I think before I do that, if I remember correctly, I think I need to find money to Monkey, because that's what Regina requested me to do. So before I do that, I'm trying to go look for money.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the puppet I was talking about.
So we haven't been to Mo's room. So.
Mo's not here.
He was just in the cafeteria. What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick! You're scaring me!
Oh, there you are.
Logan, make that sound.
Oh!
No, it's a monkey. It's a monkey. A monkey doesn't go. Oh.
And it, okay. There you go.
Don't you mean?
Whatever. Eh.
I guess Connor would be good for that.
Yeah, if Con was here, he would be doing the monkey, 100%.
Yeah, he definitely would.
It's monkey!
That monkey's holding something.
That's it! That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to make on this monkey tourney style. Give it back, monkey brain, stay. You know what? Screw it. Apparently Phoenix is doing it too.
Logan?
Wow!
Wah.
Tried to have a monkey to monkey talk with him, or I really did.
Nick, you...
So I thought one monkey was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it, let me see it!
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean? I really want to try Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take
It's
you.
almost like Maya. It's almost like Maya can read our minds.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and they can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
Doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, I guess it's time for you to lay out the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Isn't Maya and Regina both the same size?
I don't know.
Well, now that I got it, I guess I can give it to Regina.
Excuse me.
Here you go, Regina.
Alright, Logan, turn on your girl voice and do that.
Hold on. I need to find a girl voice for that.
It's man to woman 2. That's what I'm using.
Alright.
It's man to woman 2. I'm using man to woman 2.
Yay, thank you. You really got back for me.
Nice. That actually sounds good. Anyway.
I'll take it. Don't mention it. Oh,
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Excuse me?
It's nothing. Oh my god. No wonder guys melt too much in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me.
Huh? The costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Oh my.
This is Leon's. Leon's?
You know, the line she told us about. Wait, what?
Oh, the one that someone killed. Can we talk about that? There we go. Leon was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him.
Why?
Why?
Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know. Ah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth.
Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth?
I sure did.
Just another animal trick?
People in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
I don't think they were screaming in a cheery way.
You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that?
That's what I said.
Anyways... What was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice.
Ooh.
Vegeta! Everything was alright though, right?
No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
That's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Leon added a court record.
Why?
The animal shows line. Shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Wait. If I remember correctly, Acro said something about his injury 6 months ago.
That has to be it.
I guess it's Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe good enough to talk to Mo about this.
Hey, I just left it on so that in case, you know, either Maya had to speak again. Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see this.
Why is he laughing?
Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead! Oh my god.
Fortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I kinda got an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would you? Leon. Yeah, I'm glad I got this one.
Leon.
I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you?
Oh!
There goes the lock.
I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such a dangerous act.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly as the ringmaster went along, but he could never say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about. Mo, is this a person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Acro. It's gotta be Acro. Yeah, see?
Ken Dingling.
He seriously injured both legs while training 6 months ago. Bam. It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
There it
Oh.
is. Oh, there we go.
Oh! That filled your thing back up.
Get over it.
Just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if it had.
What?
What do you
Why?
mean? What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage.
Who?
He'll never recover from that coma he was in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed in that hospital. And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do.
Oh.
I see.
How is he related to Acro? Oh.
He's his brother.
Oh.
Huh?
Yep. Now you guys know.
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
I think that explains why Acro had a grudge on Regina. The fact that Leon was the animal tamer after all.
Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought.
You got those names just by the word acrobat.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Acro's brother.
Who's Acro's younger brother?
How do you know he was younger?
Sean Dingling, but everyone calls him Bat.
That
He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. What?
Jeez, a lot of the men in the circus really like Regina.
Jeez.
I always seem to fall in love with Regina.
We just said that.
Oh my god.
coincidence? I think not.
While we were practicing. All of a sudden, Bat blurted out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why do you do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Whoa.
I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
Me? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Some sick grin.
No way! That's impossible!
Smirking lion? Flying murderer? Why does it seem like that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
He never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had.
Oh.
The next day, the ringmaster took Leon and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you.
Why are you laughing?
But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger.
Oh my god.
Here, you should have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka.
There he goes again, acting like his normal creepy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
I knew that was coming.
Nice! What a wonderful sneeze!
Excuse me.
Thanks.
My apologies. Anyway, keep
Oh
going.
my.
Don't tell me Pepper.
Horrible
Don't tell me
Horrible.
Pepper also gives you gurgle.
What a wonderful. It's like, shoot! What a wonderful sneeze. Oh.
My apologies, guys.
Jeez.
I already read that.
You sneeze with pepper and slip on the banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Girly, you know Gotti understand that?
I know you gotta understand.
Nick, I think I make a good clown.
Your spirit medium.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Huh?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
I guess.
They work perfect together, huh?
Well, I guess that's that.
Should we present her with the pepper just to see what happens?
Okay, maybe.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh crap! Hold on. Hang on. Hey, cut it out with the sound.
Okay. That's pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria?
Huh? It's from the cafeteria.
It's not. I remember seeing it here.
There, but yeah.
But this was the cafeteria's pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, I thought she was. I thought she was gonna sneeze.
Oh well.
Where should we go now?
Maybe we can go back to Acro's room. Oh, there. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, did he say I'll be back? Wait, or was that someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. It was hurt in an accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. We still need to talk about your freaking wheelchair, sir. This one has 3 locks.
Oh, 3.
About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injury. He's lying. If that were the real case, he had no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I'm assuming you have to present Leon.
I think so.
The cause of the injury was this animal. Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. That's
Oh.
one.
Got one lock.
I know
Knew
I'm
it.
on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attack is not the best word to be using. Let me rephrase that as battle the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you have to fight it. You have to fight it to save someone. Bat.
Oh,
You have to say bat.
Bat.
Yeah.
Sean
Yup.
Dingaling. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury.
Oh, got the other one.
Just one more. Mo must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue?
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, I was drinking some.
It's all good.
Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. Well, an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last cyclock. This must be one incredible deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you've been evasive, Regina. Has to be.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Regina.
Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You got quite a set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. If I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had out for Regina all along. Excuse me?
Oh, this one's worth 5.
Oh shit.
That's half a bar.
Yup.
Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. This note? Hold on. To the murderer. You haven't forgot about 6 months... You haven't forgot about what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Wait a minute.
To the
Is it
murderer? It says to the murderer, but that's the victim of that incident. I think this could be it.
Let's just see.
This might be
Should you save your game first?
I can't save when I'm in the middle of presenting.
Oh, Rud.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Oh.
Ooh. This? Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
Oh. Oh, hang on.
I guess I noticed it wasn't in there around breakfast time. I always like Acro, his breakfast in the morning. Or I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
Oh,
So you
there we go.
So you wrote this note.
Whew.
Successful.
You know what?
Hmm?
You know what? I just, something I've kind of observed is that whenever the music stops, you're correct.
Alright.
You just remember that, like, if you say objection or take that or whatever, if the music stops, you're correct. If it keeps going, you're wrong.
No, sometimes the music still keeps going. Sometimes the music keeps going when even when you're correct. Sometimes.
Okay, well, in court, whenever you say objection, almost always, if you're correct, the music stops.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother Bat had a dare with Regina. That's why.
oh,
A dare?
An absurd dare. I can't put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do. You have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane! Did he know how dangerous that was?
that is.
We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movie.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. That's the reason why I keep going. Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina.
If he's not opening his eyes, I feel like he might be dead.
We're such great friends. Oh yeah, I want you to take a look at this. Why is that blood on it? What is it?
Whoa.
This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross! It's covered in blood!
The scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh!
It's not again. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick!
I know, most said the same thing.
What do you think all this means?
Logan, you can be whoever that is.
We'll see who that is.
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Oh, gosh darn you.
Oh, wait,
Oh no!
it's Von Karma. Unless you want to do Von Karma. Make her sassy.
Hang on, I'll do man to woman, just normal.
Miss Von Karma?
I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
Actually, that's kind of suits her a little bit.
Only kind of.
The scarf is evidence in the trial!
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
Are you serious?
I served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness.
Oh, great.
Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro? A witness?
Come, Acro. Let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster.
Great.
I agree with on.
What do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle? How are we gonna handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. I'm still questioning how there was still a hat shown while flying when there was a silk hat in the middle of the crime scene.
Same. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
It's all beginning to come together now. Oh,
Von
boy.
Karma is just a manipulator.
Yeah. Save progress there.
Why did my Artless app just open for a sec?
Oh my Gosh, there's more parts of this trial.
My Oculus app opened for a sec. It's weird. But anyway,
4, 1.
we got a trial to do. Uh-oh.
Good morning, Max. Oh yeah, good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up for it.
That's actually a good point. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, I wonder who this is. Oh.
Oh, I got it.
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
Oh boy.
Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today?
Your performance and sitting on the chair.
Of course I did. Mel told me that I should come and watch this.
Oh boy, we're probably gonna talk about the incident 6 months ago in this trial, though. Mo said that?
So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess. You'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of a show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't...
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain.
Look at her.
Jeez Louise.
I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out here. Out there, sorry.
Yeah.
Good luck, Max. You're the best.
Oh my god.
Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go?
No.
Top of the morning, you governor.
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning.
Another good point.
The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms like higher brain function.
Wow.
Here, Max. How about you, President? Have some milk.
Oh
Another mouth.
More milk.
Oh my! Thanks. You already got milk.
How much milk do you need?
How are you today, Wright?
Well, I got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare.
Uh-oh.
All I got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is. I'm used to it already. This means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witness.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro into the truth.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want to make sure Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Logan, you can be the judge. What I did was I turned on deep.
Alright. Alright.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian
Galactica.
Galactica.
Galactica. Excuse me. He's just saying that word.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your
The
Honor.
defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, sorry. What am I doing?
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
Okay. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
Good luck. You're gonna have to switch back and forth.
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness.
Acro.
One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Oh boy.
Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to its revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
She's talking about Gumshoe.
Jeez Louise.
I think so.
He's not her detective.
Poor Gumshoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Very well, please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Still bought birds with you?
Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone call me Acro. I'm gonna laugh if the judge calls him Mr. Dingling.
Yeah.
Or anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you'll see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking.
Quite shocking.
Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Does that remind me? Do I still have the scarf on the court record? Gosh darn it.
No.
Aw.
Karma took it.
Okay. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 p.m., and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Mac Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. From behind.
What? How does that make sense?
I thought it was facing right at her, but okay. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. All I can think about is pressing.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly to that of the clown.
If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Hold it! Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool.
Jeez.
A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Oh boy.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceeding? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay. It was after 2 p.m. I was resting in my bed. Okay. Around that time I heard a large jump noise from outside the window. Hold it.
Hold it.
Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside. I was indeed. Okay, Acro doesn't seem to get results. Maybe something was contradicting of what he just said now. I don't know.
You always have to press like there's a contradiction, or otherwise, you know, you can't really progress.
Like, you know, it said it was sleeping and all that time, but how can we prove that? What's contradictory about it?
Well, we'll just see what happens.
Okay, there's a contradiction. There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
You forgot to say objection. That's okay.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Hey, what's...
No, that's just a bus.
No, that's the picture.
That's the Grand Prix photo.
Wait, crime photo?
Hang on, let me look at some of this here.
Circus map? It might be the circus map. That's the only thing that I can think of.
I don't know if I'll get penalized for this one, because the bar is not showing on the top right, so...
I don't think you will, because, yeah, the bar's not showing up, so... I think it'd be okay.
Do you have any...
Or we can... Is there, like, anything that shows, like, any time? Or something like that?
Time of death was 10:15 p.m. Wait a minute.
What?
There was a 15-minute gap on the first statement.
Oh...
Oh, gosh darn it.
Wait.
He was contradicting on that first statement then. But I pressed him on a different statement, though.
Wait, what did
Oh,
he
wait,
say?
no. I don't... I think he said something like, you know... being in bed. No, actually, no. Hold on. I can't remember what statement I pressed him on. Because I know, if I remember a fact, it was the first statement, but I skipped that one to the head and to the second statement, and that's what I pressed.
The first statement was like, it was around 10 p.m. Excuse me.
I don't. Gosh darn it! I don't. Yeah. Okay, let me just try the crime photos so we can get out of here.
Sure.
What in the world is this? Ow!
You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
What don't I get?
You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine.
I guess I was wrong.
Your client looks to be ready to take off once again. Straight towards a guilty verdict.
You were bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made of this court.
Mockeries.
Mockeries, sorry.
Whoops.
Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony?
Certainly.
Do we get penalized?
No, we didn't. We still got a full bar.
Oh, okay.
We just have. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. He said after 10 p.m. Never mind.
Oh, just after. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I pressed
Maybe
him
press.
on.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the one I pressed him on. Whoops.
Hmm.
Hold on, what about his other statement?
Probably.
A few moments later,
Few moments
some
later.
sort of flying right by my window.
Hmm.
Screw it.
Maybe press him on that. Press him on. Yeah.
Oh.
You sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible.
Oh, hold on.
You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night.
I believe it was a human. Damn, I just straightened his testimony. What if Acro statement chimes with the facts? My gosh, are you serious?
Oh my
Ah,
god.
right.
Okay, now let's think. Let's think.
I mean, I do know what happened, so I'm not really gonna like tell. So
Maybe just say nothing's wrong this time.
What's the matter, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction. Should tread lightly. Nice Galactica. I only saw him from behind. That's who it looked like. The light in your room was turned off then, right?
Sorry, excuse me.
That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? That safety light lit things up enough for me to see. Honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. There was a person back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any of the other symbols?
I clearly saw the steel cat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body, but what about the steel cat that's on the freaking floor? I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. Maybe there was
Wait,
something fishy
wait,
with
wait,
him.
wait, wait. I have an idea. If there's a thing that says there's a country, yeah, maybe press it now, and then present the hat.
Yeah. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. How would you stop objecting?
Objection! If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence.
It's basically the same statement.
You have any evidence where you claim there's a contradiction?
The steel cat.
A hat.
Take that. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mose saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The steel cat. What about the steel cat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the steel cat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat. Wow. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max Stillcat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Are you forgetting too, Judge?
Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats?
My God.
Oh, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica, so there's only one of a kind then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only one.
Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
He has a grudge against Max. Acro was dreaming. Acro was a real culprit. Should I say that? Should I say that third one? Say right away?
I don't know. Should we jump to that? I wonder.
He has a grudge against Max. Acro was
I-
dreaming. I mean, none of these
I'd say-
can make sense because we don't even know for sure that he has a grudge against Max.
Yeah.
I guess we have to
So
say
I'd
he's
say
the
go
real
for it.
culprit.
Third one.
Yeah.
Acro's the real culprit. Your Honor,
Oh.
on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion,
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
At first, I thought that was a burp before he said Acro. Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus may have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab an audience's heart and mind. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theoretics. Try to round the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary.
He's staying rather calm and collected. What the heck is with this bird?
Why is he picking? Why is he picking him?
He's picking his forehead.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things?
See, even a silver common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous.
Ludicrous. Jeez! Whoa!
Well, crap, the crowd.
Did you see what that text said?
For a moment.
I actually didn't get to.
He said, "Way to pick on the disabled." Jeez.
See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I mean, that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an
Acom police. I don't know how to say it.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an complaint?
I don't think he did.
No,
Of course he did.
No, I don't think
of
so.
course he didn't.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. They're not pronounce that either.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me onto this one.
I thought I was just gonna say you're not gonna suck me on this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned to commit the murder all by himself.
Order! What are you getting at?
Why do you keep them on their toes, Nick?
I'm going to prove how it all fits together. I have to show Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, let's do it!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was
Mr. Dingaling.
Mr. Dingling.
Mr. Dingling?
It would only make sense if he was still in his room.
Yes, still in his room.
Click it. Click it.
Look at.
Click it.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room.
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
Wait, how does that make sense?
What say you, Mr. Dingling?
Well, it's an interesting theory. That's it. Considering that what you propose is impossible, yes, that's it.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a weird wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix, right? The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true! Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he?
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. You mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I honestly couldn't wear Max's costume.
Wait a minute! I have a theory. What if that was a pulley? What if that was a pulley? Like, what if he had Max's costume? Like,
no.
What if he had Max's costume on a pulley or something?
What? Actually, I think you're getting somewhere, because now I'm thinking, what if this was the murder weapon he used to kill Barry and then pulled it up? Because the hat is on it.
And he put the cloak on it.
But how did the cloak get on it?
He took it. I mean, or it was given to him. One of the two.
Because this is the
Or
thing.
he just put, or he just puts it, or he just puts something around it.
It is a statue, so it can easily cause like blunt force trauma to the head, or well, back of the head. But
Yeah, exactly. I think we know what it is.
Can't leave my room. I don't think he can wear that costume. How did he do that? But the next course
I think we know.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here.
She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us as how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Present evidence.
Evidence.
Evidence. I'm going to present some evidence.
So, what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry?
Oh, whoops. It had to be this thing. At least, I'm hoping.
Yep.
Aha.
What's that? A picture?
Yeah, picture totally the murder weapon. It is
It
indeed.
is indeed.
No.
Sorry.
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-size, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy?
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Ah!
What? Ah!
So
See,
calm.
this is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster, with the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it'll be incredibly easy to commit.
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Objection. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bus.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well,
Acro's at a loss for words.
should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from things. Ow!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
Karma. He's just using the testimony as a route to stall for time. Objection! There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
Defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Damn it.
Why can't he think things my way once in a while?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition.
Dingling, testify about your physical condition.
Oh no!
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
Mr. Dingling.
Dingling!
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
He knows his dingling. He knows his dingling.
Dingling.
Thank you.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
That woman will sink to any low to win a case.
Oh,
Physical state.
Oh my god.
I suppose I could lift just something the size of that bus. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. My god. However, lifting the bus and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him, don't you think?
Oh boy.
Oh, hold on.
I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony.
Yeah, sure, about his physical dingling.
it was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could have known the location of the ringmaster's head.
Actually, I actually come to another thought.
Hmm?
The note says conclusive evidence, right? And Acro's the one who did it? About 6 months ago?
Yeah.
What if that wooden box was actually his perfect target because he dropped it the same way he did with the bust?
Good point.
Oh.
I mean, the thing said conclusive evidence, and the pepper was found inside it. The pepper could have been the reason the lion was smiling last time.
Hmm?
That might have made the lion sneeze, because pepper can sometimes make it sneeze.
Yeah.
Probably like the reason like the tiger didn't bite down on purpose is because of the pepper.
It made him sneeze. Made him go,
Yeah.
"Achoo," and then he bit.
Yeah.
It's supposed
Could
to
be
be
right.
played by Acro, so... And this wasn't supposed to be something about conclusive evidence, so...
Alright, let's just continue on.
I don't know if you said the statement already, Logan.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And then, a single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
I still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
I can't let it get to me. I gotta focus. Alright, I'll judge Mr. Dingling's physical state. I suppose I could have lit something the size of that bus. A strong body for working as an acrobat. Only my legs were injured. Yeah.
True.
However, looking at bus looking out window would have been impossible. Load it. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I would end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten that much feeling back in my legs yet.
So you couldn't have thrown that bus out of the window.
There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body.
Wait, go next. Wait, next. What's the next one?
It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head.
What's the next one?
Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him, don't you think?
Hmm.
Wait. Go back. We were talking about the box earlier. That could have been the target.
Yeah, we haven't really got information out of the
Maybe
testimony from that yet.
Press him on that.
Hold it. Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bus, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there's no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you got a point.
Oh crap! Hold on. Nick.
Huh?
What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it, it's sort of like this.
What?
If he knew the location of the Ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
The wooden box. That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow. Yes, you can, Phoenix. Acro knew the location of the Ringmaster's head without looking down. I think I've already explained things sufficiently. That would be realistic for me to drop the bus on him. For now, I'm just gonna hold it just in case we get new info. If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could land a direct hit on the Ringmaster's head.
So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright?
Acro was strong enough to lift up the bus.
Oh.
The main problem is how could he have aimed for the Ringmaster's head?
The
If you
box.
use some kind of tool to aim for the Ringmaster.
That's the ticket, Nick. Show him what you got.
Okay, I'll go to the last statement and I'll try and present it there. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case.
I don't remember us finding any sort of that tool. Any sort of tool. Maybe we overlooked something.
Don't worry, Maya. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Makes it impossible for me to know the location of the Ringmaster's head. Okay.
Wait. Presents, wait. Should you present the box or the crime photo? Should you present the box or the crime photo?
I don't know. I mean, the
The
crime
box
photo
is
and the
there.
box are about the same.
Okay, well, it's not the box, it's definitely the crime photo.
You still have the voice on.
Shit. Okay, if it's on the box, then it's the crime photo.
I'll probably regret it, but let's try it. Objection! Aha! So
Aha.
it was the box.
Huh?
Acro, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the Ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
Your silly hinting all things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix, right? Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
She's punching in the same way that Manfred von Karma did.
I did such a good job hinting.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things to Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. I guess either or were probably correct anyways, maybe.
Oh, damn.
Oh, there we go.
The key point here is the wooden box.
Oh.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over?
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Ooh.
When Ben and company saw the Ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the Ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean
If the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
There will be no way that it could have missed the head of the victim.
no?
You just said that so casual.
No!
Order! This is unbelievable!
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So the next question I have is, Who placed that wooden box at the sink?
It was Mr. Dingling. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow!
Allow me to whip some sense of you.
Ow!
Mr. Phoenix,
Seriously?
right? The Remaster's head wouldn't have been anywhere when he left the box.
That's why the box was so specially made.
It's specially made?
Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. The size of the box, the weight of the box, the content of the box.
Oh no, which one?
Well, I don't know if I can get penalized for this, but since the box not showing, most likely not, so I'll try to...
Box is remarkable. Wait, maybe the weight?
I'll try the weight, yeah? The weight of the box. The box has a remarkable weight.
Wait?
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
I'm assuming, I guess that's not correct. Just look at the one box would have required.
Oh, I see! One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body. Would you say?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, then that wasn't correct. Exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
Box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift the box, you would have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place.
Fool!
Unless you got hit.
Still with the
What's
bird.
the problem?
Do you even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you have to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Mac's bust?
Yeah.
Do we remember?
I remember.
Yep.
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
And what happened to it?
I can remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself.
Oh, that means.
No, but he had Money the Monkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Money the monkey.
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room?
Monkey.
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 You see, Mr. Phoenix, right? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice.
Accomplice.
I think it's accomplice.
Arrgh.
Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria.
Monkey.
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no
No, we
big
don't.
perplex. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all.
Oh, the bar appeared.
Uh-oh.
It has to be the monkey. It had to be the monkey.
Monkey, you take care of that,
Has
bro.
to be the monkey.
We got it all the time. Money.
Yep.
There you go.
A monkey?
Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring?
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Wonder if the monkey's really that strong to even carry that big, very heavy bust. Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
But the bus was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Yeah, nice try, Von Karma. Objection.
It's not bronze.
Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record, dang.
Oh,
Did.
snap.
My, those are some very nice cards he's holding.
Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. I guess he is a strong monkey. He wasn't able to handle that himself. I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
What?
Order, order! I said order! Miss Von Karma? Where's the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know.
Karma!
We're searching for it as we speak.
No, you're not.
This is a rather strange turn of events.
I think she hit it.
Well, let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Then maybe Russell Berry would have lived. Well, in that event, nothing else would have been used as a murder weapon.
Wait! Did you mean this bus was the murder weapon purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw money in mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Didn't he plan it because of the freaking note? Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron!
Bitch!
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular. I'm still a bit dizzy, however. His argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow!
Don't seem so bamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Says you. Fraud.
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Are you gonna talk to me about a motive? What is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
No.
Isn't it possible that the bus was the one flying the murder weapon?
Yeah. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you now!
Well, this is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. There was the victim, Russell, Barry, and the other was the murderer himself.
Ah, crap.
Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Who was the murderer the clown saw?
Uh-oh.
Maybe it was the bust.
The bust. It was the bust.
It was
So,
the murder
already
weapon
has-
was flying
has
with
the
him
shape.
because if he,
Yes.
because, I mean, think about it. If Acro was the one who dropped the wooden box, like the same way he dropped the bus, then then it's most likely a rope he used.
Yep.
Yeah,
Use
it's
it.
Who was the murderer the clown saw? You'll take that. He saw Max. Ow!
It's not like you're about to say butt. He saw Max butt. Ow!
I asked, who was the other person most saw on the scene? That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Objection! I don't know how to say that.
Au contraire, mon fier.
Au contraire, mon fier. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Mac's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Mac's bus.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
Objection! There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bus.
There we go.
It would be easy to hang one off of the cards in the bus's hands.
Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
Doesn't matter who put it on the bus.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case. Don't you agree?
Don't. He caught me. Who put the cloak on the bus?
Put the cloak on the bust.
Acro?
I
Try it.
guess.
Who else would it be?
I mean, I doubt Russell Berry would himself when he's wearing it. Because he's already dead when it happened, so let's try Acro.
I wonder, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Crap, I think I got that wrong. The bar's still showing.
Didn't the defender wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice? So then, how did this person get a hold of the cloak?
Well...
Furthermore, how would this person have gotten
Yeah, I
the
think I
cloak
got
onto
that
the
wrong.
bus, I wonder?
Oh wait! I just
Because this person
realized.
was not spy at the scene.
I just realized it could have been Russell Berry. Oops.
I am sorry. Frick, that took three of them. She's just so nice about telling me I'm wrong. It hurts even more. Ow!
Famous Von Karma. Carrot and Whip. Approach.
Let's have that. Who put the cloak on the bus?
Try Russell Berry, I guess.
But he'd be dead. He'd be dead already. But at the same time, that's a possibility unless it got on the bus.
Maybe he put the cloak on before this happened.
Russell Berry. There we go.
Fool! Him?
You're saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust?
Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself.
Nick, do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bus, and dangled the bus out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the Ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the Ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house, when other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift a wooden box. Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bus hit the victim. Ugh.
Ooh. Oh my god!
There you are.
I was right. Oh my god.
You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you seem, this just isn't true. It can't be.
It's
Objection.
still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet. What are you preventing a circus show yourself here?
What?
Yeah, I knew it. Russell Berry disguised himself as Max, so he wouldn't be recognized.
That's why he didn't greet Ben and Trilo.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking just then. Oh my gosh.
The impact of the bus on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bus. The impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bus. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went above pulling out the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out of his window, so he just kept pulling the bus up. We.
No, it's a dramatic music. Soon as you start pulling the bus stop, we starts flying. We.
And that is how the magical murderer disappearing to the sky came to be. Jeez. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro. It could only have been you.
Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
Sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now.
So,
What now?
you've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence?
In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Yeah, that your whip totally matters.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
She could whip him right here. Nope. Okay.
No.
Mr. Wright, prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Nick, they said they want evidence.
I explained how there can only be one possible murder method, but is there still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account?
Unusual?
A contradiction, actually.
Okay then, use that and let them get out of this jam.
That's enough talking amongst yourself. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that brings... Okay. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case.
What exactly am I supposed to present?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. The silk hat was found on the ground, yet Mo said quote-unquote Max was wearing the hat, but that can't be possible because it was found on the ground. The hat was actually the bust.
Alright, let's try the hat. Take that. The problem is Max 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony.
Silk hat was one, white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all these contradictions.
Oh, do you ever shut up?
Max silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus.
I knew it!
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of.
Fine, you've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
The white roses.
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court?
Is it actually making the punching sound as she's doing that?
Yep. He
We
said that
we need to turn that into a GIF too. That's funny.
he said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses.
Maybe that's because maybe because what he saw was actually from behind.
Mm-hmm.
From behind. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away.
Can you do it, Nick?
Of course I can explain all of it.
What was that?
Do you recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bus? If the cloak snagged onto the bus, what happened to the white roses? Oh.
Oh.
They were inside the... Did you get it?
You get it yet? Oh, no.
Not you!
Alright.
Yeah, Karma became a defense attorney.
Did you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Well,
You didn't say act.
I'll say it anyway. Ah!
Wait. Which explains why Mo didn't
Inside
see
joke. Hold on. Inside joke that I shall reenact. Ah! Wah! Okay, I'm sorry. It's an inside joke. Inside joke. We have a lot of inside jokes.
Anyway, the white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bus.
Order! Order!
What are you ordering?
This is quite a shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this! Give me your little crew! We'll finally throw in the towel!
What now?
Oh.
Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circuit, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. What is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
There's gonna be another testimony.
What do we do? There's no doubt that Acro deeply disrespected the ringmaster.
Respected.
Oh, respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break.
Come on!
I'll listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Is that already?
Screw it. Screw it. I want to Screw it. I want to finish shit.
Stream's almost
Well,
on for
you
almost
guys-
two. The stream's almost gone for almost 2 hours.
I know this is all finished though.
Part 4.
After this next part, it's over.
Luckily,
After
though,
this next part, it's over.
So
Yep.
let's keep going.
luckily we may. I think we may know why what the motive was. Like, you know what I mean?
What, do you think you know what it is?
Yeah.
Well, we did. Well, remember the note?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it! Acro?
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is! And to think he was the most straightforward of the group! Jeebus! Am I that hated?
Him, whoever that is.
Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
He did?
Psst, psst.
But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know?
You're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal. I'm assuming that's Gumshoe.
Oh, I think that's Gumshoe.
You ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Some evidence, huh? Did you find the bus? Did you find the bus? Is that what it is? Did you take it from Von Karma? Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Oh, so he got more evidence to pin blame on Acro? Now, no, detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
We got some really tasty milk!
What's a milk?
Oh my god.
How about a card trick, detective?
Oh, well, if you insist.
How about the evidence you mentioned? What is it?
Here you go. Oh, you took it from
Yes!
Karma.
Yes, there we go. That's exactly what we need.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Won't Von Carl be mad at you for doing this?
Sorry, my voice cracked.
That's why this is all a secret. Dang. Huh? Look, details are in a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. Everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. Mr. Carter didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? Uh-huh, that reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. If it was from a prosecutor, is it who I think it is?
Wait, was that Edgeworth?
Is it? I feel like it might be Edgeworth.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Did you get your milk at least?
What do you mean by that? The very end part.
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Jeez Louise.
Don't scare me like that!
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. Oh my god. The reception area looks like it's some kind of diary. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
An entire day's worth of milk? For me?
Is milk your secret to flying?
There we go.
Well, tell me Acro's been staying at that witness stand that whole recess.
Alright.
Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense.
Speaking of that, let me take a look at the scarf. Bat's scarf, stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper.
Pepper! That's what made the lion sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
They put pepper on the scarf, and that's what. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime?
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling,
Yes, Your Honor.
please proceed with your testimony.
The Dingling and Russell Berry.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh,
So it is a witness testimony. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I want to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone would think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's a question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Of course, I'll cross-examine, no need to question him now.
Cross-examine.
The defense has the right to cross-examine the witness.
You're so talentless, Mr. Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive.
Says you. You've been fabricating
Yeah,
evidence.
says you, Von Karma.
You've been fabricating the evidence the first time we met. The second time we met, and this case, you've tampered with witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Examine the witness.
I don't entirely know whether there's a contradiction, but for now I'm just gonna have to press.
Press here.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. Hold it. We Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro?
I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Jeez.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
She's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
Oh!
No crying in court. Let's keep going.
He also went.
The witness may proceed with his testimony.
You give me that face as you sniffled.
That's probably the face that's like, boo!
That's when the ringmaster at the very big circus was, so Mary took us and hold it. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He's like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about other people in the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come see us with a laugh and a smile.
What a beautiful story.
That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him.
Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person?
I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So then, how long have you been a performer?
Human acrobat around 9 years old. Hold it.
Why'd you press him on that?
Just because, I don't know. I'm just trying to get some info on anything. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age. I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. It's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling Berry. It's nearly a household name.
I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar. The point is that I want to be someone used to circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
She keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. I want to find a way to repay the remaster. That was my sole purpose in life. All it. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow!
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard.
Ow! Ow!
Jesus.
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life.
Ow.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor.
Is that a bug? Did I just hear like the text sounding like it's a man talking instead? Cause it sounded like
That's
a low
weird.
pitch tech thingy. Like, hear it again? Or never mind.
Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them.
I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk.
I think that will be enough for now.
I guess there was no contradiction whatsoever.
Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know. Can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the remaster dead?
I'd say of course, because Regina,
Oh,
right?
no.
That's the ringmaster's daughter. She's the animal tamer, and her lion was the one that bit Bat's head.
Hmm.
Maybe we could provide something about that.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's conclusive, but maybe. I'm gonna save it here just in case. I'm not gonna take the risk.
Alright.
So I'm gonna say of course. Of course I can.
Oh boy.
Now that I come this far, there's no way I could answer no, I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Very well. Then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster.
Just no.
Go on.
Oh, well, I already did that.
Let me just go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the ringmaster.
Okay, I guess that's wrong.
Oh yeah, the thing's still there.
Oh well, that is correct.
I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence?
We're supposed to learn.
Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court.
Ouch. Biggest failure in court? That stings.
So it's not the note.
In regulation of your honor, let me bestow upon you my special prize. Alright, let's get the scarf then.
Present something else, give up presenting things. Well, I mean, I don't know about the scarf yet. Because that has nothing to do with him killing the ringmaster. I mean, I can always remember that I can present profiles as evidence. So I might try and present Regina. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what to do. It's either give up presenting things or present something else.
Just give up, be on the safe side.
Let's try and give up then.
Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have a thing about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow.
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools and no fool hardly foolish.
That's a tongue twister.
Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe this is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night, so I guess I wasn't supposed to bring evidence at that time then.
Huh.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Order! Valve, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face twice if you must.
Don't slap me.
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court?
Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, What in the world are you trying to do to his court?
You said ow in Karma's voice.
What? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
Regina. Because actually, it makes sense if you think about it. They said to the murderer, and Regina was the one that accidentally killed Bat with his pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And the note said conclusive evidence, and the box and the pepper was in this box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So my
that
guess,
makes sense.
So like,
You're right. I think you're right. Present Regina.
Regina.
Oh, Bird.
Regina Berry?
What'd you say?
What'd you say? Oh, burr.
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection. You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited question.
Objection. You can easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all you have to say is you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough. Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ow.
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Jeez.
Huh?
And that goes to you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
It's either the scarf or the note.
The note. I think it's the note.
Right.
Try the note.
Oh,
Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled "To the Murderer." His purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
I think Regina was originally supposed to be there, but then Russell Berry took her place.
Yep. I think you're right.
Yep.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Okay, I'm just checking the stream to make sure everything's okay. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bus and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force over my lower body. Oh, he couldn't see who was down there, so he dropped the bus anyway.
Yep.
If I were to do that, then I end up falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bus fly.
Yikes.
Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
I wonder what she's thinking right now. She is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here.
Oh, Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection. Foolishly foolish fool with foolish fool ideas of foolish. You're so foolish. You
Gee.
even made me sound like a foolhardy fool.
Again, tongue twister.
Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have no conclusive evidence of what took place.
I have conclusive evidence.
I have conclusive evidence.
Yes, what about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in the place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in this note?
Looks like we're about to talk about that incident 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The incident
Yep.
6 months ago. I know all about it.
I know all about it.
Yeah, we
Know all
we
about
got
it.
information about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron.
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed,
Yes,
Your
it
Honor.
does.
Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note?
The pepper.
I know, I'd certainly like to know what it is.
If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Conclusive evidence, but it's actually the pepper.
Oh boy.
Oh, the bar didn't go away. Shoot.
Achoo!
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It isn't a joke at all.
It isn't a joke.
It's decisive evidence you asked for.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence was what inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion? Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
It was probably unintentional, but yes. Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Objection. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways.
Jeez.
If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
I don't think
Oh
it's intended.
God.
I don't think it's intended, but it is Bat who was the victim of that.
That.
Oh my God. That's a big penalty.
Don't worry, I'm positive it's Bat.
Yes.
Same.
There we go.
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
Objection.
Excuse
What
me?
does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead?
Technically, that's true. However, Bat had been in the coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina. She did that to him?
Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool?
Stop saying that F word.
Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling.
You looked into it, huh?
6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Comatose, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we know that.
Lion?
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. True. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina would never do something like that. It's just not in her.
Well, Pepper thing was probably unintentional, though.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
Exactly.
True.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat is actually an accident? Oh.
Maybe it wasn't a simple accident, actually.
Well, why do you say that?
Because then again,
Oh crap! It's still on. Okay.
the pepper was there on his scarf when he was wearing it while putting the head onto Leon.
Let me think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Maybe yet save and say that it wasn't an accident.
It was so. It was more than that.
Yeah.
It was more than that. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What?
Oh yeah, it wasn't an accident because the pepper was already there.
The pepper.
Like, him biting down was not an accident.
Ugh.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, screw off.
There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother Bat. The scarf.
The scarf.
Scarf.
Here we go. Scarf.
That's just a scarf.
Well, Miss Unkarma sees that I have it now. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who was the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what that might be.
Pepper.
I knew it.
Pepper?
Pepper. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the incident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. It was with the side of treatment.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. Finger Mr. Dingaling.
Yep.
Oh my god. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
Something like the judge just doesn't get it. Isn't it because the lion sneezed because of the pepper and that's what caused him to close his mouth?
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Pepper!
How does she know?
Maybe
Smiling.
Maybe Acro told her while talking in the recess, something like that.
The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit by the lion.
That's karma.
Sorry, before he was bit by the lion, for a moment, the lion's mouth changed, and it looked like he was smiling. Excuse me.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling. However,
Lion sneeze.
What?
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze.
I knew it!
There you go.
Did it play the noise again?
He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
Did it play the noise again?
Yeah, it did.
It's in here. Whoa, what?
you fool!
You've got to be kidding me!
Objection.
Nothing.
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake.
Boo!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it?
The note mentioned conclusive evidence and it's pepper, so yeah.
You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this incident, or this joke, as you put it.
Oh,
Ouch.
Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
you foolish idiot.
No, you foolish idiot.
Exactly, Karma.
You called him. She literally called him almost losing his brother a joke.
Yeah.
Acro's talking.
It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Really, Acro? Even you say to it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats the incident with the respect it deserves. Now tell me that what I said was true.
I said it.
I was looking at the stream.
You can't mean witness?
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion? I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's even a bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop Max Bus on top of the Ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim?
Oh my god.
You mean the conclusive evidence?
Biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
The murder weapon?
The bus that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
Uh-oh.
The bust.
Nick, do something!
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. See how things work out. Request to search Acro's room.
Request to search Acro's room.
Oh yeah, because money would have brought it there.
Oh.
It is his home after all, and he brings shiny stuff to home.
Mm-hmm.
So request to search Acro's room. The first request to search the room of the witness Ken Dingling. What is it now?
It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma, total justice.
More like Von Karma, totally bullshit. Justice.
You mean
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What?
what did you find?
There's no reason to even say it.
The buzz wasn't there?
If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bus was not in the room.
Are you hiding evidence again?
The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright? The bus wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Kumshu executed search by complete surprise.
I mean, I guess you got a point. Otherwise, Gumshoe would have gave it to me in that recess.
Shoot.
And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that.
Then where could it have been?
End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Ha 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 ha. It looks like you lacked the final nail to put into my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust! Where's it now?
Where's the bus right now?
You're Phoenix Wright! I'm sure you know where that bust is! I'm sure you do!
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
It seems this case is coming to a close.
Oh no.
Where's the bust?
The defense's counter arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
Ah. Really sorry, Mr. Wright. Why are you sorry?
I think that brings to an end of the cross-examination of the witness.
Oh.
Who said
Oh.
that?
Maya?
Are you serious?
Where is Matt's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. It's just my tongue. I just bit my tongue.
We need to do time to do what? Ow.
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Did you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Come to think of it, did Gumshoe said that message from, I guess, Edgeworth? That the thing will be lasted till the very end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What? Are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey,
Why so confident?
you can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, the defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue. And I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking a tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward.
The murder weapon. Where is Max's bus now?
Somewhere in the lodging house, somewhere in the big top, Somewhere in this courtroom.
Somewhere in the courtroom.
Somewhere in the courtroom.
It's gotta be somewhere in this courtroom. It's obvious. The bus is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus. 1. The judge bent the prosecutor bent witness stand. Oh. What if Acro's hiding it on his wheelchair?
Take the Wait a minute.
The blanket.
Yeah,
He has a blanket. He's hiding it in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally the judge's bench. Okay, anyways, the witness stand.
You know what? I almost said prosecutor's stand. Like Karma is hiding it or something.
Oh.
Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
Oh.
The bird is not a blanket. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Jeez.
Well, you're a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say hide a bus under there. Ha 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 ha. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bus is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found a murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it, in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair.
Good
Which is
point.
why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. That's fully played. It is in there, isn't it?
You fool! How could you?
You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. So it is in there.
Oh. Yep.
Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them?
2 of them?
It's Francisco Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix, right?
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There are 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy, and now to be caught in the middle of a court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way you can escape that.
You're not gonna show it?
So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
Can't believe that Von Karma thought that for her head. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. Me! Make a mistake! Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that!
It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Acro?
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I knew she didn't mean it for anything bad to happen, like, I know this. She's wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh instantly when saying it, too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I killed myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot.
Yes.
I can't believe it. You beat me again.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict.
Not guilty.
Boom.
Not guilty.
Max is not guilty.
How do they know that it's under the blanket though? He never lifted it up.
Well, in the actual anime, they didn't lift up the blanket actually. So
They did?
In the actual
They did.
anime?
They didn't.
They didn't? Well, then how would
No.
they know it's there?
I have no idea.
It's kind of
This
dumb.
court is adjourned.
That's kind of dumb.
Kind of is.
Oh well. What, the Acro not the one
Oh, well.
show with Dingaling? Never mind, just kidding.
Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the remaster, Regina, and that. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1,000,000 of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
It's not true.
That's not true.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's more of a scream than a cry, but okay.
She's been like this for a while now.
I can understand why.
Ah! It's all my fault! Ah!
sweetie pie.
Found Acro. You're never coming back! Now everyone's gonna split up!
Regina!
Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave it. and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro... Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think so either.
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that.
Yup, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
Ah?
I want to know you're not just gonna make up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
It's because of Bat. If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So Bat. Acro didn't want to get caught up for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bat? That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught... Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
I'm so sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whatever you like to leave us... So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
Sorry, I read that wrong.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow.
What's going to happen to the circus now?
That's the big question.
So who's gonna be the new ringmaster?
Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I decided that I would take over as the new ringmaster.
Oh my god.
This clown.
Wow.
I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
I guess he did start with the circus with Russell, so yeah.
Good point, actually.
The best circus in the world has ever seen.
Don't laugh. That's quite the goal.
Oh,
That's
right.
quite the goal.
Hey, get me!
Then I guess that changes things.
Uh-huh. There's only one thing the best circus in the world ever needs.
You?
The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world's ever seen.
Max.
Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus will get better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today? Hey, we've got to do work together to make the Big Berry Circus bigger than it's ever been.
ahead, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry.
Max.
Seems like everything is going to turn out all right here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world's ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm gonna order the special whoopee cushion seats. Oh my god.
Yeah, save it for yourself, sir.
You just sit down and all of a sudden just. Oh crap.
Oh boy, what now? I see what made this case. You're a surprise raid. It really paid off, just like you did, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. Is this Edgeworth? If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was a defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to prosper a stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. That is Edgeworth!
I knew it!
Understood. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. So you didn't choose death. Was you just taking a break?
Probably.
Turnabout Big Tom the end.
There we go.
Yay!
Hey, there's Edgeworth, so he is making a return. Brand new...
A brand new episode.
Farewell, my turnabout. Seems like this is the last episode of Justice for All.
And then it's turnabout, whatever it is.
Trials and Tribulations.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new episode has been added. Okay, saving. Alright, well, we
That's the end.
solved that case. I need to quit out the game. No.
That was a good but long stream. Huh?
Who will be the year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? I can't skip here. Crap. I guess this is the next episode. You're just gonna see part of it.
Oh, okay. This is a teaser.
So give it a teaser.
Whoa.
Who will be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja, or maybe Captain Saipon, all the way from Love Trap goes to that. I see students of a certain starting school are waiting to win, and global hero Anya Kapan doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. What?
What just happened? What?
Did you slice the moon?
No, that
Oh.
that can't be real.
Yeah, it's not the real one. Oh.
Is that the Steel Samurai?
Just like this hero Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. Who is this? The Nickel Samurai. The
Nickel.
Too bad,
My
Jammin'
God.
Ninja. Looked like the title eluded you again this year. Well,
Like I've said, I've seen all of the episodes, so I know what happens. Probably try to stop before it spoils anything.
okay, yeah. Okay, that's where I'll stop there. Okay, see you, Maya. Talk about it later.
Yeah. Sorry, Maya.
All right, so.
Alright.
All right, well, that does it for that episode, and we're about to head to the last episode of Justice for All, and then we'll head to the 3rd and final game of the trilogy, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll most likely continue tomorrow if you guys will still be on.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, this stream's almost 3 hours, so yeah.
Jeez.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yep, but now the next episode is called Farewell, My Turnabout. So yeah, that's last episode of Justice for All, then we'll head to Trials and Tribulations. See you guys. And and thank you, Ryan Logan, for joining me on this one. And I'll be seeing you.
Wow, Brandon, you almost didn't credit us? Wow, you're really nice. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We finally got to get rid. We finally got the true culprit with Mr. Dingaling. Okay, but yeah, for real. See you guys in the next episode, most likely.
Peace.
Which will most likely be tomorrow. So yep.
Stay zany.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.